Okie dokie. All set up there. Stream. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Friday was kind of meh, wasn't it? All right, we're going to do some top down here. Okay. Hey Jesse, hopefully this is a London sweep and we can catch a retrace up. Anyone know if I'm speaking? Oh no, I wasn't. I am now. Let's do a higher time frame, top down. So we ended failed to on whatchamacallit, Friday. We had 55 was Thursday's low. We went down by 4.5 points. So according to Strat, we got to look at the weekly open, which is right here, I assume. Yep, red candle. So this is week open, which is going to tell me if the weekly is red or green, right? Because I want to be on that side. Then the monthly is a little higher. Monthly opens up here. Current month open. Monthly open. Those are two levels to watch, because if we flip green and then we break this 2 up, then obviously 2 ups are valid for the day and the week. Not on the month though. But if we continue downward, right now we're at kind of a stalemate. Prior day highs right here at 18,408, and prior day low is 408.25 if you want to be super technical. And then we got this here. Sorry, just catching up, making sure I sound good on the mic. There we go. So yeah, so we really, as stratters, we kind of want to wait for one side to break prior to high or low. Trading inside bars are pretty risky, but I have those marked out. Today is Monday, so on Mondays we look at swings. And we're going to do just that. Take a look here. Definitely seeing some downside. We did gap. Let's see, did we gap up? Where are we? No, we didn't really. We gapped down. We gapped up Wednesday to Thursday. No gaps to speak of though today. So, got to be careful here. We did sweep and had a good long, but it's probably risky now. Yeah, I would not be looking long for sure. And the reason is we're currently making a lower low on the 5. Yeah, maybe you could have had a good long here, but I wouldn't just long because we swept liquidity. Jason, I need that email. There we go. Could be, yeah. Yeah, tapped into a fair value gap here. It's definitely looking more long than in Q, certainly. So, Jason, are you in here? If not, I'll reference it. I don't think he is. So, Jason Smith found a options prop firm. The only one that I've seen. It's going to be much more difficult to pass evals and whatnot, but typing on the email to get some clarity on some of their rules. The only downside is they charge a monthly fee even after you pass, but like for a 25K account, it's I think it's $200, 250 or 400 depending on what profit split you want, 50, 70 or 90%. And which is, not horrible. And then you're capping your downside. So I think it's a no-brainer if you're profitable with options. I just want to make sure I understand their rules before trying them out. Trade Funder, and Funder is spelled Fundrr. Okay. So the one downside is they have 1 second, Forger. I am interested in that though. They do have unrealized drawdown. You know, everyone knows how I feel about that. Blah. Um, but they have a daily drawdown and a max drawdown. Most companies who have a trailing or a like a unrealized profit drawdown, it's usually trailing, and theirs doesn't seem to be trailing. So I was wondering if, if I have a position that I don't capture, let's say I capture 50% of the profits, so 50% of the unrealized profit is counted towards my drawdown. If that resets tomorrow with the new daily drawdown, I would think that it should, but we'll see. Morning, Deontay. Forger said, I looked at some options prop firms. There's actually at least one other one. They were really expensive, could only trade NAS 100 stocks or SPY, QQ type ETFs. Could not hold overnight. That's the deal breaker. Yeah. If you can't hold overnight, like, that's stupid. I would trade futures if I only could hold for a day trade. That's stupid. Options are meant to be held more than one day. I mean, that's why they have expirations for quarterlies. I mean, I guess that same argument could go for futures have quarterly expirations, but I don't know. That's silly. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have the focus to trade zero DTEs full time and futures. That's why I do more. If I do zero DTEs, it's when I've caught the whole trend. You mean for P&L wise? Yeah, I make way more on futures just because of prop firms. Yeah, I'd have to put a lot more in. I mean, I'm compounding obviously, but like the earning potential with prop firms is insane, which is why I've focused on futures in the last couple of years, or last year really, year and a half. Um, yeah, options can move quickly. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I can catch an options move. Like what was it, Thursday or Friday? Whenever I caught that 200 pointer, and I caught like a 300% and a 500% options. There's those times where I make more in options if I had more money in there, but because of prop firms and having more accounts and whatnot, spreading the risk, it's just a lot easier. Yeah. Well, no, I did take zero DTEs. Oh, I see what you meant by delayed. Yeah. Yeah, because if I were doing, I see what you're saying. Yeah, if I were getting to options faster, it probably would have been 1,000% on the 500 percenter. We're not really moving, huh? RTY moving down. Oil's moving. Let's look at oil. Oil is a short. Not interested. Definitely waiting for an inside bar here. Let me make a watch list for the swings. 40 seconds on this 15-minute candle. Let's look at oil or gold. Gold's a two reversal short. It's kind of choppy right now. I definitely want to watch gold. Probably be a 5-point stop. Maybe 4 points. Where is gold? Okay, that is not working. Oh. And I was trying to figure out this while it was going. That stinks. No, I was hitting sell, but I realized I was hitting sell with my DOM showing NQ, so I was selling NQ. And then I just switched it over. So I did not get a fill. I heard you did, though. Yeah, that was a quick 2 points. Whatever 2 and 2 happens on the 15 is when I get interested. Yeah, same here, Danny. If this goes inside, then 2 down, I'll go short on gold. Of course it doesn't. Two and 2 up on NQ now. 2-2 continuation on the 5. ES. We want to look for SMT divergence. ES is not broken either side. Commodities are falling, so futures should pump a bit. Yeah, it really depends what Dixie's doing. Dixie starting to curl around. Gold left without me. Probably going to get an oil 3-2 here on the 5. ES is short biased. All right, just watching still. Nvidia shorts would look good today. I'd probably have to spread them out, but all right, NQ looking to go back up. ES still inside. Boeing, no fresh trim. CRM's down a bit still. Meta is up 100%. GDX up 300. CRM is really, if it closes red today, I might be interested in cutting, but it's inside bar on Friday, looking to go 2 up. If it goes 2 up, I'll look to average. Looks like it got close to the 2 up already. NQ looking like a short now. Gold would be up huge if I would have gotten a correct fill. I'm not salty though. Nope, not me. I still have the baby's monitor on. Oil looks like a no-brainer short. I'm in short 85.93 on oil. $25 stop or tick, I guess. Taking some at half R. 77, so what's that, 16 points? And Q back into its zone. There's the fill. Stops up to break even. And Q back in the zone. See, gold is so far away from where I would have entered. I'm just going to whine about it a little. Don't worry. Got 2 1Rs on. Oh, you said golf. I think you meant gold. It's like on golf. Even though I missed the A-port. Nice, dude. It's awesome. Awesome. Caught the long one in Q on part of the 15-minute bearish for Vega. I'm done for the day and back to work. Yeah, just keep in mind, strat technically, unless you took this at anything over 307 was the only valid long really right now, unless you took a 5-minute, of course. But you said 15. Golf is always on the brain. Facts. Dude, hey Jason, I just got done telling the crew about I was sending Trade Funder some questions. Oh, okay. So they're one sec. So the unrealized profit is not intra-trade. It is only when you close the trade. So he said your drawdown is calculated end of trade. If your trade was up 1,000, pulled back to 500, the drawdown would be 500. So I asked, so when you say it's calculated end of trade, if it goes up 1,000 back to 0, then back to 1,000, did I violate the daily drawdown rule? He said if it only went up to 1,000, then to 0 and back to 1,000, then it did not violate the daily loss limit. And then he said if you lose 500, then you have a new daily loss limit of 1,000 tomorrow. It's pretty cool, dude. That's better than I thought. If it was intra-trade, that was going to be tough, but I'm still waiting for my trial to get activated. Yeah. Yeah, I would only swing with them, but yeah. Forger asked Jesse, but the daily loss limit must be on unrealized. It is, but I just got an email from one of their support that said it's only at the as when you close the trade. So if your trade goes up $1,000, then it goes back to zero, and then you close at $250 profit. You didn't violate the $1,000 daily loss limit on the 25K account, but you do only have $250 left in your daily drawdown, and 2,500 minus 750 of your actual max drawdown. So no, you would fail in that case. Oh, max, correct. Below it, correct. And then you just pretty much would stop at that day because you're 700 out of $1,000 of drawdown. Um, yeah. Oh, unrealized they shut you down? Like you didn't close it, they closed it? Oh, sounds like it from what Christian has said. Jesse, do you know what broker that option prop firm uses? Do you know if they place real trades? No, they don't. It's sim until you're a pro. Gotcha. Doesn't a real prop firm really need to use unrealized because that is the loss they would incur if they stop you out? No, because unrealized based on profit is stupid no matter what you think, or no matter how you justify it. Like if I went up $1,000 in my position and then in a cash account and then closed at $0, I didn't lose $1,000. Like yes, I did, but no, I didn't. My account is not down $1,000, but according to some prop firms, it is. But we can whine and complain about it, but this is the funding that's offered to us, and we can either take it or not. I don't love some of the rules of, you know, um, I don't love some of the rules from some of the prop firms I work with, but I just work around it. Sorry, I mean unrealized losses. Oh, yeah, maybe. I get what you're saying now. If you meant losses, then yes, that makes sense. Yeah, your risk manager would probably tap you on the shoulder and tell you to get out of there. Also, Jason, did you know that they have an app? Yeah. Quad Tower? Yeah. Yeah. I should probably be checking my gold or my oil. I thought I got stopped out. Did not. Yeah. Almost at 2R. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not on that. What is that, 43? Yeah, NQ looks long, but yes does not. RTY has just been short. About to get filled on my 2R. Come on down. Regarding the option platform, do you know if it is just straight line approach? No, they said you can do spreads. You just can't do, you can't sell options. You can't sell naked options. Or wait, yes you can. What was it? What was it that I sent you? Or did it just say that you could? Oh yes, it says you can. LOL. You can't do something. Oh, covered calls. You can't do covered calls, which makes sense because you don't have the stock. I'm down to my last MNQ. I just wanted to show that 15-minute bearish fair value gap I was playing with a trade. Gotcha. So you were taking it on a 5-minute, not a 15-minute, because a 5-minute would have been valid. I definitely see the fair value gap you're talking about, though. I'd probably be looking to get out of longs if it were me. Last con and it's MNQ, so just letting it hit either stop loss or take profit. Nice. Gotta love when you can do that. How's gold doing? Gold's coming back up. I have not. No. Mm-hmm. I've seen it. I've seen it when I was doing way early on when I was doing actual like penny stock day trades. Gotcha. Just see Rock Brother SMC ICT basic pulls the strat plus the strat is awesome. I use SMT ICT for profit stops since it worked well. Nice. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. You too, Love Forger. Have a great day, man. The boss says Arctic Trading also offers stock options. I haven't personally used them, but the rules look decent in line with forex and prices are pretty cheap. Let me look into it. Arctic Trading. Art. Do you have a link, boss? Is it Arctic Funding? Jason Smith was talking Forger. No, you're good. He asked who was talking. Arctic Funding. Is it ARTIC or is it ARCTIC? Gotcha. This is quite the picture in the middle for your professional headshot. What in the world? Looks like they just cropped a childhood picture. Oh, looking long on NQ now. 7 minutes till new candle there. Oil's flirting. So they have a 30% consistency rule on Arctic. No problem there. Stocks have a 7-day minimum. CL needs to go 2 down or else it's going to catch these hands. And the Q's going up. Yeah, I'm looking into it. Is it? It looks like it's just stocks. Is it options too? It's pretty. It's pretty reasonably priced though. Um, CL did go 2 down. They have a Discord. Ooh, make sure you don't wear sunglasses. That's what I've heard. I'm just kidding. All right, dude. See you soon. Well, maybe I'll see you. Yep. Yep. I'll see you, dude. Drive safe. Can I was like actually kidding. Can you wear sunglasses and not look at it or no? What am I supposed to do? Just look down when the solar eclipse happens? Yeah, I bet those are sold out. Have you seen those memes of the guys going out to buy like Eclipse gum and then making their own based just off the off the wrapper from Eclipse gum? Yeah. Gonna bring stops on CL up to the high of this 5 minute candle. I think I'll just ask in their Discord if they do it. Well, valid longs now on NQ. What'd you say? Yeah. Oh, shoot, did I say long? Okay, I was gonna say. Dude, the fact that I could send out a completely different signal based on if I say long or short is sometimes scary. I thought I said CL long, but I didn't. I said short. And I'm obviously in short. You said NQ long. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's just so interesting. When I was learning day trading, there were not retail prop firms like this that you could trade penny stocks. Yeah. Yep. That's a CRM long alert here. Um, yeah. Looking at it. Shoot. Be a 104 mid. Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah. No, I probably won't roll out, but probably just gonna do a DCA here. Four, yeah, 4.35. So they're down 75%. It gapped up or gapped down one day, or I think on Thursday of last week, it went up and then just shot straight down, and I didn't see it. Yeah. Dang, man, I got wicked. I didn't get filled on my 2R on CL by one tick. That's so tragic. Mark said, for what it's worth, your CRM alert is missing your actual position. Oh, if you're if you've recently gotten my swings alert, I'll send out a note. But if you've recently, I've been in this position for a while. All right, kind of stalling out here at high a day on NQ. Not the cleanest price action I've ever seen in my life. Also saved myself about 15 points on CL, or 12, 13 points on CL by moving stops up. gold right back to where I was going to short. ES hasn't broken high a day. NQ wicked above. Joseph said, is there a reason you didn't take the long at 41.50 on NQ? Can you give a time? This one? No. 41.50. I mean, valid longs would have been anything over this 307.75. Just risky that you get caught up in this. Then after that, next trade was probably this 212 up at 34. Then a 222 continuation at probably this one you're talking about, 41.50. But you're approaching high a day. But it is valid for sure. I'm sitting on profit and it's not as ideal of a setup with ideal movement. So I just didn't, well, number one, I didn't see it, but number two, I probably wouldn't have taken it anyway. It is 100% a valid strat setup. This is just where you can get a little bit of an extra filter of what you've seen. Obviously, in this case, you would have hit 20 points, 30 points really. But yeah, just not super clean movement before. I really don't like seeing this. So seeing as I'm sitting on profit for the day, just kind of waiting. I'm interested in gold. Absolutely interested in gold in 3 minutes. That's probably my next trade, or an NQ short off of this liquidity sweep. It's just the chop, huh? Yeah. Yeah, it's just not clean. I mean, it's a Monday, right? That's why Mondays I typically look at swings, which is what I'm going to do after I get situated here on the 15. I'm going to look at swings. I'm probably going to short gold too. But yeah, it's Monday. Usually things pick up Tuesday to Thursday. Obviously, money to be made. I made money. Just want to make sure I'm risking money in ideal situations. And a failed to reversal here would be ideal for me. All right, looking for short signals to go short at 2343 on gold, 2343.3. NQES could be longs. Obviously, just started a new 15-minute candle, but longs over 57, I would say. Bouncing off a fair value gap here, not too bad. Gold just looks a lot cleaner. All right, gold valid short. Stops would be 5 points. Just waiting for a signal here. I'm looking at all three right now, but gonna wait for a 1 minute setup here. Just watching. What was QCOM? Qualcomm longs. Let's take a look. We're a little close to next week. Let's see. Target would be 177, so I'd probably get the 180s. 212 up on the one. Trigger. Profit target. Stop loss. Q looking long again. All right, I could get the 180s, 154. I'm going to start with that. It's in my watch list to go over this week. Let's see. Let me send this out and then I'll take a look. I wish I could send a chart with that. Whatever. D-Dog. Make sure I'm not missing anything over here. I'm not. N-Cube, testing high day again. Datadog longs, I would say. What did you say, Slade? Yeah. I had them on my watch list for over to 125.73, which is where we're at right now. So I would be dropping down to the 15 and waiting for a setup. And they have it. Yeah. Yeah. The risky part of Datadog is that it's has so many of these wicks that go up and then sweep and then come back in. But target would be on the daily 127 and then 130s probably. So I'd probably get the 130s. The I'd buy next Friday. And I would probably buy if I'm swinging based on a weekly setup, I would buy the May contracts right now, which I might. It could be kind of like a both situation because May is what 39 days to expiration. Let me see, what is this? 132s would be the target on Datadog. Get a little further out of the money. I'm gonna go the 130s. 132s are just a little wider spread than I would like. Has more volume, but still not missing anything in futures. I'm also just gonna start a position on the May 140s. Kind of risky with the month being inside, but no risk, no Rari. Somebody told me that once. Probably no more futures trades since gold decided to not actually go short. And this is exactly why I don't just enter as soon as there's a 15-minute or a 5-minute signal. There was no signal on the one to go short unless I took the 212 down, but I didn't. But if I would have just hit a sell as soon as there was a higher time frame, I would have been out. Forger, hey, I just took a look at the meta chart. Is that still bullish? If we get 3-2, what would it take for you to go long or add? Yeah, I would add. Meta's not in here. Yeah, I would. Any bullish strat setup over last month's high would be the trigger, right? So that is what I would do. Yeah, well, I am actually glad I missed out on this NQ. I could see myself have gotten chopped up there. We did have a daily 222 continuation on meta to go with the weekly, but it has pulled back. Yeah, so the game plan on meta would be I'd be looking at the 15, excuse me, or the hourly and looking for setups there for either this week or next week contracts to go long. And that's it. That's all I'd be looking at. Okie doke. Well, I think that's going to be it for me. Call it a 1R, literally within a tick of 2R on CL. but net profit about 1 hour, maybe a little more. Yeah, about 1 hour. So pretty good day, especially for a Monday. Have the swing set up. If you haven't seen my the notes in my swing channel, make sure you do see that. That is all the triggers, and then I would drop down and look for setups after those things trigger. And yeah, that's pretty much the game plan. I will see y'all here tomorrow, same time ish, and yeah, nothing else to add. So have a great day. If you're gonna watch solar eclipse, make sure you have the correct sunglasses or whatever on. Don't stare right in the sun. Preserve your eyeballs. And I'll see y'all here tomorrow. Have a great day, guys.